Okay, and we are live, it looks like. Awesome. Hello, Ray. Hello, Pratt Radon. I think that's how I pronounce it. Yeah, Pratt Radon. I can't talk anymore. I don't know why that's so hard to pronounce. Prayat Radon. The ranker. It's been 3 minutes. No! No! Okay, but yeah. So we got Crystal Skies, Stardust album. I've heard a lot of high praise for this album. Even here in the chat, Prytron said it's his favorite album of the year. That's some pretty high praise. We're gonna get into it. So yeah, I have really high expectations going into this because Growing Pains, which is like the first track, is like my favorite song of the year currently right now. So yeah, I have really high expectations, and I've actually already reacted to some of these songs. In this album, I reacted to Nirvana. And I think that's it, honestly. I thought I reacted to a lot more, but I did react to Growing Pains. I didn't react to Stardust, but, you know. Yeah, let's get into the first track, Growing Pains. Let's do this. Tell me if anything's too loud or too quiet or something. Turn my volume down. Everything looks good on my end. But yeah, the track list for this looks insane. But yeah, this song is my favorite song of the year, so I'm going to have loads of fun with this one. Just how everything fades in. And I wasn't expecting this to be the starter for the album. This is like super high energy. If anything, I was expecting it to be like the album closer or like sort of the climax of the album, but huh. Insane build up. Insane. This build up is so good. Boom, 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 boom. I love that filler. And then boom. Yeah, that's so good. I love how I freaking paused it. I love how like it sort of like just goes insane. It's so good. It almost reminds me of like Sail Away by Trifecta, where the lead just goes up and then it goes back and up. Amy says heart emoji, heart emoji. Well, it's not. It's like the face emoji with the hearts for eyes. Oh, this section is so good. This is the color base. Actually crazy. Protodon says Growing Pains is so W and it's not even my favorite album. I know, it is crazy. Like, this is like my favorite color bass song that's not even close. Like, it's not even anywhere near close. Amazing. Sound art is great with the vocals too. She actually, I think she sang in like, I think she was the vocalist in Homesick by Midas, which is like in my top 30 favorite songs. I should know that. I really should know who did the vocals for that, but of course I don't because I'm mostly paying attention to Midas. But yeah, the fake out for the second drop is the best part of the song, and it's not even like close. But yeah, so energetic. Oh, I'm so excited. Listen to this fake out. It is so good. Listen to this. That is so good. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like with the lead like on top of the seesaw color base pattern thingy. Ray says crunchy, I agree. That's actually the perfect word to describe it. Crunchy fake out. It is really crunchy. That's actually such a great word to describe it. And the vocals on top of the drop. So good. So good. This is on Lost in Dreams, by the way. I should have pointed that out earlier. Lost in Dreams has been on fire recently. Like, what a crazy label. Dang, that is so good. Pressure says the section again. I know, right? It is just so good. It is just so good. It's unparalleled to like any other color-based song in the industry. So yeah, I'm gonna give that song for my overall review, or sort of thingy. I'm not even really doing an overall review. I'm just sort of recapping what the reasons why I like it and the reasons why I don't like it. But the thing is that I really do like it. So there's not really any reasons that I wouldn't like it because it's just perfect. That made no sense grammatically, but hey, we're going along with it. So I really, like I said, I'm going to use Ray's word. The build-ups were, that second build-up, that second fake-out was so crunchy. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. That's the perfect word to describe it, really. And I love that, like, second drop so much, like, the vocals over that color bass section. I'm talking a lot about the color bass section, but I can definitely talk a lot about the, sort of, like, the more melodic bass, parts. The melodic bass parts were really cool, too. I love, like I said, that very high pitch note that goes up the scale. Really cool. Like I said, it reminds me of Trifecta Sail Away a little bit. Yeah, that's honestly all I have to say about this. The next song is Stardust with Helene. So I feel like I have listened to this, but I think I was like skimming over it. This was like back in December. I believe I listened to this, but I skimmed over it. So I didn't really fully listen to it all the way, which is actually kind of stupid. I don't know why I did that, but hey, now we get the full experience here. Okay, so let's get right into it. Stardust. This track's name is the name of the album, so yeah, this is sort of my first listen, like I said. Okay, cool. Definitely not on the same level as Growing Pains, but the piano's nice. But yeah, like I said, I've heard some really high praise for this album, so I'm really excited. Proton says the title track is so good, not gonna lie, being my 2023. So like just the word Stardust. I agree, Stardust is such a good word. It's just something about it. But yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be some more like traditional melodic bass. Nice build up. Sort of has that same sound as Growing Pains did. Ooh, I like that backing vocal. That's cool. Yeah, this is otherworldly. I'm super excited to hear the drops. We're like 2 minutes into the song, so. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. This is a lot better than I remember. This is like house though or something? Yeah, that's a really nice melody. I really like that actually. Amy says Helene vocals so angelic. I completely agree. I'm super excited. Oh, is this gonna be a heavy drop? Heavy drop incoming. Oh no, heavy drop. It's like halftime or something. Proton says yes, fire drop. That's really nice. This is a lot better than I remember. Retron says not melodub. Oh, that makes more sense, actually. I don't know why I said halftime. Yeah, the drum pattern doesn't match halftime. Yeah, that's a really nice vocal. I wonder if this might... I'm gonna say this, take this with a grain of salt. But I think this has the chance to clear bridges between, in my opinion. This definitely has the ability to clear bridges between. I'm interested to see Pressrone's take on it because he really loved that album. Yeah, this might be better than Bridges Between by A5. Amy says baited. I also got baited the first time I heard it, thought it was gonna be trance. That's true, it sort of does sound like trance. Yeah, I did get baited. I got baited pretty hard. Yeah, that's really good. Like, actually insane. Yeah, super nice melody. Very angelic. Wow, that was a lot better than I remember. I don't know why I skimmed over that. Now I'm kind of annoyed with myself because I could have been listening to that the past, like, 3 months. Okay, I'm gonna give this song a solid 9.5. Definitely gonna grow on me. But yeah, today, so many good songs released. So many, not really good songs because I haven't listened to them yet, but so many big songs by super big artists. We got Martin Garrix, we got Arcando, we got Rapture's released today, we got Crystal Sky's album, a Cloudy Sky album. Crazy. Today was crazy because everybody's releasing on Friday. So let's go to the next song. Hurt Sometimes by Crystal Skies and Run. Featuring Run. Actually, no, with Run, I guess. So I guess she did production too. Interesting. Let's get this. First time hearing this, I do believe. Even though this is a single and this did release before, I don't know why I didn't listen to this. Doesn't sound familiar, so... Run's vocals are either hit or miss, in my opinion. Very soft, you know, production elements and stuff. Very light feeling. Pressure Run says a third track, a chill one. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from this so far. It's more on the chill side, but I'm interested to hear the drops. Are they chill too? Also, yet again, tell me if the music's too quiet or if you can't hear the music. Ooh, the drops are chill. Yeah, like I was saying, tell me if my mic is too quiet or if the music is too quiet. Trying to give you all the best listening experience. Yeah, the drops are chill. They're all right. They're not too good. Being honest, they're definitely not bad, but I've heard better drops from Crystal Skies. Crystal Skies can do better. midsection. The vocals are alright. I feel like the vocals mostly just exist. Maybe that's a little too harsh. They do add on to the song a little bit, but not as much as Run's other vocal performances. I feel like it's more focused on the production, so. I would have loved a little something more from her. Pressure on says, sir, they could do a lot better. This one is my least favorite of the album. Really? Okay, so this is gonna be a good album. Because this is my least favorite too, but it's still good. Amy says, the older I got, the more I appreciate chill songs like this. Yeah, I've even gotten to Monster Cat Silk recently, which is saying a lot. I don't think I'm that old, though, relative to the rest of the community. I'm 15. Yeah, very, very chill song. I'm not too into the sort of chill stuff. Like, if you're gonna go chill, then you gotta go really, really chill. But this is sort of like in between. Cool. So, not bad. Definitely not bad. Still an above average track. I just feel like I expected more from that. Like I was just saying, if you're gonna go chill, then you gotta go super chill. And this was sort of like in between. I'm not really sure if I like it. A good example of a well-executed chill song is Stay by William Black and Trella, if y'all want to hear that. It's definitely a well-executed chill song, and I would have loved something like that here. But hey, can't get everything we want, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that like that sort of style too, and that's alright, but I just don't personally too much. But yeah, like the vocals were nice, I guess. They added onto the song. They weren't super good, not worth anything freaking out about, but you know, they're alright. I'm going to give Hurt Sometimes a 7 out of 10. Oops. Okay, so let's get to Other Side with Crystal Skies and Lux Tides. That was the worst song. This is going to be an insane album. There's that signature Crystal Skies sound right there. Production's pretty cool. Vocals are nice. Nothing as good as Stardust and Growing Pains though so far. Actually, no, this is actually sounding pretty good so far. Well, not so far, but that section right there. So yeah, very nice pre-chorus. Okay. That is a nice sound. I think you're right. That was probably the worst song of the album, Hurt Sometimes. So far, Other Side sounds great. It's interesting though, that lead sounds cool. Midsection. So far, pretty nice midsection. This is sort of like in between Hurt Sometimes and Stardust, I would say. But yeah, that was a really good drop. Crystal Skies sound. How many tracks are in this album? 10. Okay, so just as many as the Cloudy Sky album today. Yeah, really nice pre-chorus. Probably the best part of the song, besides from the drops. Ooh, okay. Sounds very crisp. Is this gonna be a switch up here? Not a switch up, okay. I feel like I'm always expecting something crazy to happen, and then it just doesn't. I don't know if my expectations are too high, but... Every time I hear something that's like slightly out of the ordinary, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be this crazy switch up. Okay, so let's get into the overall review. Actually, let's not get into the overall review because I'm already talking. I'm too used to recording reaction videos where I say let's get into the overall review and then I start. But I just realized that I'm already talking. I'm already in the overall review, so that'd be really stupid if I said that during a live stream. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. So Other Side was really good. The vocals weren't on par with Stardust and Growing Pains, but the pre-chorus was really good, I would say. Drops were nice, drops were super crisp, really cool. And yeah, it just has that Crystal Skies signature sound that I really like, and I'm sure a lot of people too. So yeah, I'm gonna give that song a solid... let me think about that for a second. I'm gonna give the solid 9. Actually, no, that's too harsh. 9.25. This might be top 10 favorite albums of all time. So far, this clears bridges between. This definitely so far clears bridges between. Let's do Hearts Still Beating by Crystal Skies and She Is Jules. Let's get right into it. I'm interested. This one has intrigued me since I saw it. Yet again, I do not think I've listened to this. I'm just now realizing that I literally listened to like none of the singles besides from the ones I reacted to, which is really stupid. Pressure said I got the same score. Yo, that's cool. What a coincidence. Are you going to be dropping a video ranking this album? I would love to watch that. She Is Jules is always super good with, you know, the vocal performances in these songs. I always get excited when she's credited. Oh, I did skip Event Horizon. Pause. We did skip Event Horizon. Okay, well, we'll just come back to that. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Thanks for pointing that out. Stupid me probably didn't even see that. That's funny. That was really funny. That made my day. Be a nice midsection. Nice drops too. I like that sound in the background. It's going like back and forth. It's like stuttering. I like that. That's cool. Really nice build up, very atmospheric. All of these songs, they don't sound airy, but they have a lot of depth. It's a very large sound. It's almost like all the different sounds have a different distance. It's a really cool melody. It's not like a feel-good melody, but it's like a sort of a melody that I guess was made to like pull on your heartstrings or something. Not entirely sure. But yeah, this is cool. I really like this. I've had like 10 songs in between this and the A Cloudy Sky album. I'm gonna have like 10 songs added onto my playlist just today. Pratron says, it feels like this one sounds weaker than the rest of the album, but indeed solid. Yeah, I feel like you're right. I wouldn't say weaker, I just feel... I don't feel like weaker is the right word to say it. For me, personally, I feel like it's just less... It just feels like a little underproduced. Like, I feel like there were a lot more, like, ear candies or just certain elements that could have been implemented here that would have made the song a lot better. But yeah, just... very cookie cutter Crystal Skies. Of course, it's great because his style is great, but yeah, it's just more cookie cutter. It's a little bit more generic relative to the rest of the album. So, Heart's Still Beating. I'm going to give Heart's Still Beating an 8.5. This is like top 10 album of all time material. But yeah, let's go back to Event Horizon. Yet again, thank you for mentioning that. I completely skipped that, and I feel kind of stupid, but hey, it's alright. Oh, is this heavy? Either this is like one big joke, or they're going heavy. Imagine this is like dubstep or something. Let me see if I remember correctly. Event Horizon is their experimental song for this album, so it's going to sound different compared to the others. Yeah, okay, so this isn't a joke. This is interesting. It's very heavy. Very dramatic. Oh, we got a drop here. Nope, we don't got a drop. I got baited again. Why does every single song bait me in some way? Full of surprises. I love those strings. Very dramatic. But yeah, this is going to be like dubstep or something. Worst case scenario, this is like heavy rhythm. Oh. What even is this? Is this... No way. This is actually heavy rhythm? Yeah, but, okay. Wasn't expecting something like this. Sounds like the end of the world. I'm not sure if I like that. Definitely very different, though, that's for sure. Love the synths. Halloween vibe, almost. I'm sure this would hit different in, like, October. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like those drops. But what genre even is that? It's just, like, screeching. Okay, that's a better drop. Yeah, that's cool. It's a very downbeat, melodic drop. Definitely better than the first drop. Okay, the song has revived itself. I love the 8-bit elements. Okay, straight into a build-up. Oh, this song really is full of surprises, huh? I would definitely be interested in hearing a lot more of this. Songs of this style from Crystal Skies. Okay, third drop, here we go. Trance, you're joking me. You're joking me. That is cool. I really like that. Oh, this is Psytrance? I thought this was just normal trance. Psytrance, though. Psytrance is like literally one of my favorite genres. It's so cool. This is hilarious. This is like 4 drops. It's like this song is having an identity crisis. It can't decide what it wants to be. You're not a huge fan of that. It's so weird because half the song I really, really love and half the song I'm not even that big of a fan of. Well, wow, I'm glad I didn't miss that. That was definitely an interesting one, that's for sure. Anyway, so let's put all genre in one song. Everyone will like it. Yeah, that's it. You really nailed that one on the head. That's literally what they were thinking. That's hilarious. See, that was cool. Definitely the most experimental song I've heard today. I'm trying to formulate in my head what would be a reasonable rating for that song. Because if I were to rate the individual drops, the first drop was like a 5. The second drop was like a 8. The third drop was a 10. And the final drop was like another 5. So if I could just average it out, that's like a 28. Divide that by 4. Quick maths. Divide that by 4. Half of 28 is 14, so just be 7. Okay, so 7 out of 10. Maths. This is why I stay in school, kids. Even though everybody in this chat is probably like older than me. Okay, so let's get into the next song, Farewell by Crystal Skies and Known as Nat. I haven't heard of Known as Nat before, so this is a new vocalist. Let's do this. Projodon said, this is definitely the dubstep style I love, best of 2024. Okay, so you loved this. Okay, cool. Nice to see some different opinions in the chat. Let's do Farewell. Sounds good so far. Plot twist, Known as Nat is Queen Lancer. Sounds good so far. Very nice sound so far. I'm interested to hear this drop. It sounds like a cool melody that's fading in. Oh. That is insane. Ooh, that was cool. Nice melody. It's definitely on the higher end of the scale. That is really nice. Wow. This is great. More color bass. I imagine if Crystal Skies like just made a color bass song, that would literally be crazy. Projodon said, heck yeah, I'll definitely put this over Growing Pains. Really? It's really good, but over Growing Pains? I'm not sure about that. Let's hear the second drop, and I'll make my decision after that. It has potential, but the second drop would have to be crazy for it to be better. Probably one of the best vocal performances so far in this album. Nice fake out. Yeah, that's a nice drop. I love that filler sound. That's really cool. I would say this is like second or third best of the album. Color bass section. Yeah, that's really good. Definitely has potential to be better than Growing Pains. Yeah, this might have to be another 10 out of 10. So good. I think we have another 10 out of 10 on our hands. Wow. Wow, that was really good. I can see what you were talking about now, Private on. I've probably like mispronounced your name like 17 times now. I apologize. But let's go to the thingy. Farewell. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 track. Oops. There we go. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so the color bass sections were super nice. I'm finding that the only 10 out of 10s in this album are the ones with the color bass sections. Am I like low-key a color bass fan? I've never been a color bass fan. Pressure onto bass pixel. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, that was really good. I'm super excited to get into this next track, Explosions. So let's just cut to the chase and listen to that. I like the name Explosions. Hopefully this is a very explosive track. Lives up to its name. Okay, vocal chops. I wasn't expecting vocal chops, to be honest. I've heard this vocal sample before. Huh. I've heard this one before. Mofolk home samples. Yep. That's it. Amy said, oh lol, I thought no vocal. I thought that too. But I guess here we go, vocals. This album is full of surprises. Here we go. Is this drum and bass? You're joking me. Talk about surprises. Crystal Skies drum and bass. Insane. I've heard better drum and bass, but this is like the first drum and bass song I ever heard from Crystal Skies. Have they ever made a drum and bass song before this? Because I've listened to almost their entire discography up to 2022, and I don't remember hearing any drum and bass. Second drop, here we go. Yeah, drum and bass. Prior said, surprise D&B from them. The second drop will be more energetic. Yeah, it definitely sounds more energetic than the first drop. It's cool. I like this. I like the second drop more than the first drop. The vocal chops would have worked well over the D&B. I just had this like that one D&B song on Trevecta's first album. Kind of boring, but decent production. I agree. Production's only decent at most. The mixing needs some work. I feel like the kicks and the snares are a little too loud. They feel very upfront, which they shouldn't be, in my opinion. Interesting. So I wouldn't classify that song as explosive, but hey, it was cool. Very cool. I'm going to give that song a solid 7 point. Actually, no. I'm going to give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. There we go. Awesome. That was cool. That was really cool. Drum and bass from Crystal Skies was not something that I was expecting to hear when I woke up today and I knew the album was coming out. Very interesting. Yeah, the mixing definitely needed some work, but hey, the idea was there. The idea was cool. So yeah, let's get into the next song, Nirvana by Crystal Skies and Amity. Let's do it. Amity? I feel like it's Amity. But hey, doesn't matter because we're listening to the song now. Sounds great. Right off the start. Sounds very bright. Vocals are very radiant. Very nice vocal. I actually did react to the song. Ray says this song is amazing. I agree, it's really good. I actually haven't been listening to this as much as I've been listening to Growing Pains. Which makes sense, because it's not as good, but it's been out for longer. When I reacted to this back, like in, September, October, I thought I'd be listening to this more, but no. I don't know why, honestly. It's really good. Love this drop coming up. That's such a nice melody. Such a vibe. Definitely a bop. Cool. I love the stuttering vocal chops. Very cool. Definitely love the production here. Project on said Nirvana actually grew off me. Used to be my best of 23. Really? Okay. What would you give it out of 10? Yeah, it's a really nice vocal though. I remember really liking the second drop, but I forgot what it sounded like. I don't remember if there was like a switch up or something. That's it. What a nice fake out. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Background said, still gain a 9.2 out of 10 though. I'm still a Melodub fan. That's great. Insane second drop. Crazy. That melody's just so nice. You gotta appreciate it. Because the funny thing is that I don't think I've ever seen anybody hate this song. Vocals. You gotta love it when the vocals play over the drop. It's always such a good part. Awesome. I love that song so much. I honestly do not know why I don't listen to that. That's so good. Playing all these like old singles, I'm just like, why? Okay, so Nirvana is a solid 9.5, I would say. Near perfect. This album is crazy so far. Like, compare this to like my top 10 favorite albums of all time. This is pretty darn close. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. Especially this album. This might even be a contender for my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Okay, so let's get to this final track. Lifeline by Crystal Skies and Maggie York. I was super excited to see Maggie York on the track list because she's super great. She's great. So yeah, let's play this. This is the outro. Yeah, super excited.
If you're going through hell, you're not the only one who knows how it feels, I swear. And they don't read your whole story. To judge from the outside is harder seeing what's real, but it heals. Maybe you could show me all your scars. We can learn to
Not too bad so far. Hasn't met up to my expectations, but we're only like a minute in, so not soon enough to give a final opinion. Everyone said, here we go, the last track. This one is a W. Sounds great. Let's listen to this drop. Okay, yeah, that's just a great drop. Yeah, I was wrong about this song. This is pretty cool. Intro wasn't the best relative to the rest of the album. Of course, still great. Very high-pitched. Second drop. Heavy drop? Heavy drop. You're joking me. I'm excited. Let's hear this. Oh, that's nasty. That's cool. That's nice. It's really shiny feeling. That's nice. That was a nice second drop. I'm glad that was included instead of just a super long midsection.
But the weight makes it hard to cope and not see another day.
Yeah, Maggie York, she's great. Love her vocals too. She's very wholesome.
Being alone, when nobody else has to know, you can finally just let go. And you can lean on me and put that weight on me. Fall fast asleep, have been.
Okay, let's hear the second drop. Is it going to be the same as the first drop, or is it going to be a switch up? Let's find out. Overall, this has been a really good album. Blew my expectations out of the water. I wouldn't say it beat Bridges Between, but I would say this is definitely just as good as Bridges Between. What clears both this and Bridges Between, though, is Before It Gets Better from Man Cub. Such a nice drop. Such a nice drop. I love how they just included some of the color bass elements there. They implemented that into the second drop. Or third drop. Crystal Skies album has beaten the Cloudy Sky album for me. I wouldn't agree with that personally. But I definitely see where you're coming from. The Cloudy Sky album was just goated. What a nice outro. All the energy and then just quiet. Wow, so that was a great closing for the album. I don't know why December by Float just turned on. Weird. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a rating. I think that was solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 or 8.75. I feel like 8.75 is more fitting. Boop boop. Gotta add the dash. Can't miss that part. Okay, so for the overall score of the album, I would add all together and average it out, but that's boring. Okay, so I'm going to give this album overall, overall rating. I'm gonna give this like a 8.25. Great. So yeah, that was such a good album. Definitely would recommend this album to anybody who hasn't heard it. The best is definitely, oops, best is Growing. I cannot type today. Growing Pains, Farewell, and the worst would be here. I forgot what's the worst. It's Hurt Sometimes. And Event Horizon. But the thing is that those were good. I feel like Event Horizon just doesn't deserve to be on there. The only reason why it's so low is because I haven't listened to it enough for it to grow on me. So I feel like it's just unfair. Like, I enjoyed a lot of parts of it, but I think the worst is definitely Hurt Sometimes. So yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. I had loads of fun listening to this album with you guys, and yeah, if you'd like to stream at any point, please subscribe, like, do all of that stuff. I'm not going to give you the big rant on why you should, but if you don't want to, that's alright. Still appreciate you just as much. So yeah, thank you guys.